I'm Julie Giesman, here with Jenny Norgard and Ellen Reese. We're all registered dietitians from your Des Moines metro area Hy-Vee stores, and we're here with another live web chat today. So if you have questions about your nutrition, log on to kcci.com, and Ellen's going to be answering those throughout the entire hour through the whole Dr. Oz program. And we'll be answering questions beyond just eating for health. We'll be talking about your whole health, particularly fitness, which is an important part of that too. And Hy-Vee has an exciting fitness event coming up at the end of this month.
Yes, we do, and it's going to be on April 28th and tie into the Drake Relays. It's called the Hy-Vee Road Races, and there's 3 different routes or races that people can enter into. So there's going to be a 6K, which is going to focus on a run walk, so definitely friendly for families and really anybody that wants to be involved in that one. There'll also be a 10K and a half marathon. So really a great event. Encourage a lot of people to get out there and do this. And as you said, fitness is so important. To register. HyVeeRoadRaces.com is where people would want to go.
And they can find all the information. That's a Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday the 28th. So excellent. So if you have other questions, log on to kcci.com. We'll be back answering more of those. So stay tuned. And we're back answering your health questions live. So if you have a question for us, log on to kcci.com, and Ellen will get those answered for you throughout the program today. So Ellen, how are we doing? Do we have any questions streaming in?
Yeah, we're doing really well. Jaden is actually wondering where the Community Choice Credit Union Convention Center is located.
Very popular question.
Very popular, you're right. We are receiving that question a lot at the stores, and that is basically the old Vets building, and it's right here in downtown Des Moines, and we're really excited for the whole health event that will be this Saturday, and have a
third time having it.
Third time, and we have a lot of presentations, really to start off with the chef dietitian pairing, dietitian chef presentations. We'll have a gluten-free one that'll really talk about how you can eat healthy on a gluten-free diet and putting in that plate method, ancient grains, talking about quinoa and so many good healthy grains, and samples will be given as well.
3 stages throughout the day. There'll be non-stop chef and dietitian cooking demonstrations going on, and you'll get to sample those like you said. So that's big. We'll be talking about weight management as well as just different trends, my plate, and lots of good health ideas, food ideas, recipe ideas, as well as over 55 vendors, several of those booths with dietitians.
And of course, not to forget that Bobby Dean will be main stage speaker, and he will be doing 2 different presentations and a couple different recipes as well.
Exactly. And so you can still get tickets. There are still tickets available. So stop by and talk to your Hy-Vee dietitian. And so those are $5 for adults. Children 12 and younger are free. So hopefully we'll see you out at Vets on Saturday. Also, if you have any questions, keep on entering those questions on kcci.com. Stay tuned. Thanks for joining us. Jenny, Ellen, and I have been answering your health questions throughout the program. So keep those questions coming in on kcci.com. Ellen's going to continue to answer those for the rest of the hour. And we just answered some questions about all those health benefits that you get from walnuts. And so now, Jenny, you're going to show us a recipe, a nice spring recipe using those walnuts.
Yes, very colorful, something people could definitely use a lot this summer. So it's a carrot walnut salad, and we're going to just go ahead and get started and add in 2 tablespoons of your walnut oil, which you could certainly use canola oil if that's something that you want to have if you have it in your cupboard, actually. I know a lot of times that's a little more common than your walnut oil.
Use whatever you have in there.
But talking about walnuts, we definitely want to use that. And then 2 tablespoons of your lemon juice.
And that'll also help keep that celery root from browning.
Yes, exactly. And then we're going to actually add in 1 tablespoon of honey. So a little bit of sweetness here, and gives it a little bit of that flavor. Honey is definitely a good sugar to use.
And you can just whisk that together with basically
1 shallot.
One shallot.
Yes, a little bit
chopped up in there.
salt. It comes out to be about 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and then 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper. I'm just going to grind a little bit of that in there.
And to that, we're just going to add also, we've got celery root, which you're going to find
Yes.
us in the refrigerated section of the produce
Yep.
department. And all you'll do is just chop off that top part, and you'll just use your potato peeler, peel it just like a potato, and then I've shredded that. So that's one entire celery root there.
Yes.
And then the shredded carrots, and I always use the ones that are already done.
I know, convenience, easy.
Yep. The golden raisins, about 1/4 cup in there. That'll sweeten it up as well.
Yes.
And then we've got our walnuts, which I've toasted, and that'll bring out that natural flavor
Yes.
already in there. Also good heart healthy fat. So that's all the time we have. So thanks for joining us. We'll be back next month on Tuesday, May 7th at 4 to 5 p.m. during Dr. Oz. So if you have other questions for a dietitian, you can either log on to Hy-Vee.com or stop by your local Hy-Vee store. Otherwise, thanks for joining us. Have a great month.
Thank you for joining us for these live commercial breaks during Dr. Oz and logging on to the Hy-Vee Whole Health web chat on KCCI.com. These commercial breaks have been brought to you by Hy-Vee Dietitians. Please join us for future segments and let Hy-Vee Dietitians help you to live a healthier, happier life.